Hey everyone, we're going to the second match of an Eldritch Moondraft. We won the first, and we would like to play first, and this is a very good hand. We don't have, like, a free Madness Salad, but we have a solid one. Granted, we do need to draw another black to be able to actually Madness anything. But we still have 2-drop Asylum Visitor into 3-drop Supplicant, which is pretty good. Unless, of course, our opponent has some easy way of killing... Wow, we're getting all of... our red this time, which this time we don't really want it. But, you know, it's okay. It happens. And it's, you know, our hand's still not bad. It would just be better if we could draw some more black either this turn or next turn. And that thing just, like, stonewalls our dude. I've ended up with a deck once where I felt like I could transform that easily enough to warrant playing it. And when you can, it is a pretty frightening card. So hopefully our opponent can't transform it too easily. There are plenty of ways to do it on this turn, though, scarily enough. All right, Foul Bloods. Okay, well, we can Madness that out. Luckily, it only costs red mana to Madness out, so it's not the worst. Yeah, so I think we do that. Just, you know, the ability to play at instant speed is worth it. So I think we just go for that. I think we just go for it. So we drain us both for 2, play the Occultist. Do I just block with my Visitor if he attacks with that? I might. I do have one way of getting it back from my graveyard after all. And I would then have another Vampire in play for my Markov Crusader. Our opponent could potentially transform this at instant speed, by the way, so let's keep that in mind. Ooh, I bet he can. I bet he can. I think we should make him do it, if he can, by blocking with this. Okay, well, that is not what I was expecting. But that's okay. We'll get our Occultist out there. Drain us both to 18. He won't even gain the life because his creature won't have anything to hit anymore, so... Okay, that did take away our Madness Outlet, but we're at the point of the game where it doesn't matter nearly as much. I'm kind of leaning towards playing the Twins just because it can block this thing if it transforms over the Markov Crusader. Does he have another Puncturing Light? That's what we're about to find out. The cool thing is, even if he blocks this, we get to exile the top card of our library, which means I probably shouldn't have played a land, incidentally, so that was kind of bad. Yeah, I still attack with both of them, I think. Wow. Brave. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, I think we play that. It does open us up to taking damage in a way that playing our Twins wouldn't have, but man, that's good right now. We have 2 creatures with 3 power and a 4/3 with lifelink, so it's pretty sweet. We definitely need to draw a way to kill this if it transforms, though. Although I guess this can block and kill it once I have, well, now that I have the Stensia Masquerade in play, but... Alright, well, he's about to transform. He is going to transform here and take my Occultist with him. So we definitely need to draw a way to kill it. It's going to be a lot harder to kill now because it's going to be a 5/5, so once it, or a 6/6 even once it transforms. So that's not a lot of fun for us. I guess if I play Twins of Mara Estate, I can double block it, and then they'd all just kill each other. And then I get back my Cultist, so that's not terrible. Yeah, so let's play the Twins here. Oh, it's only attacking creatures. Damn, I'm stupid. Yeah, that was bad. Bad, bad, bad. All right, well, so much for that plan. Now we have to race this thing, basically. We can gain our own life, which is nice, so... And our guys do get a lot bigger. So next turn we probably do Player Crusader. Here we just take 6. He goes to 18. We go to 9. But... So we need to draw... What do we have that can kill this? Basically just our... Merciless Execution or whatever it's called. Merciless Disposal. That's it. Ruthless Disposal. I got there eventually after having many of the words wrong. Because Alchemist's Greeting can't kill it. So, but we can gain life, and we can eventually get to where we can gain life almost as well as he can once we play our Crusader, which would have been the better play last turn if I'd paid attention. Oh, really? That seems unnecessary at this point. We're just dead next turn now because he can transform that. I guess we're going to gain life, so we're not completely dead. But we're pretty much dead. Pretty much. All right. So I'm not going to be able to block this, but I can still block that. So it may be worth leaving back the Twins again. Yeah, I have to leave back the Twins because he can swing for lethal if I don't. I mean, I'm sure he transforms this at the end of my turn and then just, like, destroys me, so... That seems likely. Too bad black and red don't have any good enchantment hate. Yep, that would be nice. So our opponent, I mean, Puncturing Light can't hit either of them. Not much can. I don't think anything really can for 2 mana. If I were him, I would just take 8 because, yeah. He just, like, has such a lead over me that it's like... It's going to be hard for me to beat him here. And he can swing for exactly lethal if he just has a removal spell for my Twins, so... That is relevant. If he doesn't have the removal spell, this is going to go on for a little bit longer. Not a whole lot longer, though, because he'll drop us to 3, and we can only go back up to 8, and then we're just dead. And he'll go up to 16 again, so... We have 13 damage over here. It's not quite enough. He didn't transform this at the end of my turn. I guess maybe he just wants to swing with it as a 4/4, but he could have done it as an unblockable 4/4. May not matter right now, I guess. I guess I can start triple blocking it that rides as 1, but at the same time I'll be being beaten to death by Elusive Tormentor, so that doesn't seem so great. I guess if I play my Twins here and just swing with this again to gain the life, I don't feel too bad. Although if he doesn't swing, then I can't. Yeah, so he does swing. All right. Does he just have a trick to finish me off here? No. Interesting. Interesting. Might just be better to play more guys right here. Probably is. I'm going to play the Unhallowed in my first main phase so that if something dies, I at least gain something out of it. I'm just going to swing at the Crusaders, I think. He could double block it, I suppose. We'll have to see if he decides to. We have to gain the life, so we don't really have the choice. Just a single block, huh? Well, he has first strike, so I hope you're gonna make him indestructible, etc. Ooh, that is messed up. From under the floorboards. Yeah, now we're dead. We are dead, I think. We do go up to 12. So maybe we're not completely dead. We're just going to be forced into some ugly blocks here. Yeah, we're not completely dead. But that was pretty backbreaking. This can hit us without being blocked. I can block him, but it's not going to be very fun. But I will. I have to now. But I still have my guy who can gain me life, and that's pretty relevant right now. He didn't let him get to 6 power, though, for obvious reasons, but... Yeah, there were a lot of good Madness cards and Madness Enablers floating around in this draft. We didn't even get from under the floorboards or Elusive Tormentor. Never even saw them. They're both in the 3rd pack, so... we didn't have that many chances to see them. So because It That Rides as one has Trample, I think we basically have to throw our twins in front of it, which will also make this a 3/5 at least. And then I can't block that. So this will hit me for 1, this will hit me for 4. And then I can block enough of these to survive, can't I? Our opponent's thinking hard enough, it makes me feel like I can survive. So I stop all but 1 of that. I take 4. I can block this with like my Whelp. And then, yeah, so I end up only taking 9, which is still almost enough to kill us. But we at least have another turn in us. And if we can just draw our Ruthless Disposal, we might be able to find our way out of it. Although the Insidious Mist is certainly a problem. Because he can just make it, in response to it, even if it's transformed into the 4/4, in response he can make it hexproof and indestructible. So, not so good for us. All right, looks like my opponent is going to combat. This will be a fun combat for me. Especially if he has any like tricks or removal to completely cause it to go like the way we don't want it to go. Okay. Well, like I said, I think it's probably still worth the block here. We just have to kill that thing. Because we can race against this since we're gaining life, but racing against this guy's a little harder. We can't gain that much life. All right, so we go to pretty low life, 11. Come on, Ruthless Disposal. I need you so badly. That's not quite going to do anything for us, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it can't kill this guy. It's not an instant. Otherwise, we could potentially... Oh, no, we couldn't. I keep thinking this gives me first strike as an attacker, too, but it just doesn't. Do we just play another twins here and pass and slowly die to this thing? I don't think so. I think we have to swing. We got to gain that life. Because we're just... I mean, we can block it, but not very well. He could potentially triple block this thing. Well, he has to do more than that. But he can do it. He can throw a bunch of zombies in front of it. Triple blocking wouldn't work because he'll just kill several of the blockers. Wow, he's just taking it. Okay. We go up to 12. He gets even bigger. I am losing this battle of life gain, that's for sure. But we are going to play another vampire and end our turn. Transformation. Once I get this to 7 toughness, I'll be pretty happy. Once my hand's empty, I also get to start drawing extra cards, but it's also going to hurt me a little. So it's a pro and a con. So if I double block, if I triple block this guy right now, I can actually kill it. And it may be worth that risk. Except if he swings with everything, I just can't do that. If he swings with everything, I have to block differently. That's all you're going to throw at me, huh? I'm cool with that. He's being a little conservative given his board position, I think, but fine with me. He wants to kill this now, but they have to trade, so I do have that going for me. I think I still swing with him. We go back down to 8. Ooh. That's interesting. Well, I think we swing with our Crusader. I don't want to play the Mentor yet. He has first strike when he's attacking, so if he blocks with it that rides as 1, they kill each other, and I get back my Occultist, so that would be a bad... Unless he has a trick, that's not so good for him. He's probably got a trick. Right? Borrowed Malevolence or something just to, like, completely ruin my life. In which case it would have been nice to play the Mentor first. I feel like he's got to have something, right? Because if he doesn't, that's a pretty nice blowout for me. I get back my Occultist. I took down his biggest threat, although... If he kills this guy, I am slowly going to die to his unblockable creature. That's worth thinking about. But let's see. Borrowed Malevolence? Yeah, it is Borrowed Malevolence. Okay. Wait, what just happened? He didn't use it? Oh, he used it on my Whelp. So he gets like a 2-for-1 now. Ouch. And I don't gain any life. That is not good. Not good at all. But, you know what I still get to do? Is kill this thing now. So at least I got to do that, and I get back my Occultist. Whew. Now we also play our Mentor, because we need as many guys out there as we can possibly muster. I think I make this big enough to block zombie tokens. All right. But this can slowly kill us. He also has Menace on his Foul Bloods now, so that's not a whole lot of fun for us. This has been a kind of an epic game where I would be dead if it weren't for that vampire who gained me all that life. Life that I can't really gain anymore, but I do have some good attacks. I do have that. Ooh, yeah, I take some here, but I do get to draw an extra card. All right. Who attacks? Our opponent's at freaking 28, man. Not what I wanted. Well, I think we attack with this because it can draw us a card, basically. And this isn't the best blocker ever. So I think we attack with both of those. All right. Right, well, we do get to play land either way. Those guys get bigger. we will play our Dragoon. And are we just dead? I think I might have just killed myself because I forgot about Menace on him. We'll have to see. Well, I can actually take both of these and survive one more turn, so... Still waiting to draw a Ruthless Disposal to turn this thing around. And this is going to help us do it, potentially, and so will he. Maybe it would have been worth it, although... My opponent would have been able to kill me with 8 damage if I didn't keep a land in my hand, so... Oh, no. Now we are dead. Oh, no, we're not. Because I can give my Dragoon flying. Oh, yes, we are. It has Menace. Yeah, now we're dead. All right, well... We made that game go a lot longer than it should have, but yeah, in the end, we just couldn't compete with that stuff. Make Mischief doesn't seem bad. There's... For several creatures in his deck he can kill. It can kill, including his guy, but I think his guy who flipped. But I think we'd rather just have Borrowed Malevolence. And maybe I just want to cut like the Cutthroat. Yeah, I think that's probably all right. Try not to die to It That Rides has won 2 games in a row. Yes, I would like to play first. Oh, I don't know that we can keep this one. We do have the nice Olivia's Dragoon into Twins of Mara Estate hand, but we don't have any red. Now, if we drew red, this hand would be great because we have our Masquerade, but it just seems too dangerous to me, especially on the play, so I think we send it back. I think we have to keep this one, though. It's not very good. That makes it a lot better, though. So we have turn 2 Dragoon, turn 3 Twins, so it's not bad. Not bad. Oh, of course. All right. This was the card we were like praying for in the last game that we never got. There's that guy. See if he just has the turn 4 aura to put on it. Luckily, if he does, although we have to draw another land, we can just use Ruthless Disposal. Although we have to play a creature, so that's kind of tricky. Don't do it again. Don't do it again. Okay. Whew. I was so scared right there. Play these Twins. We are stuck on only black, which is not ideal, obviously. Ugh. Really? I mean, the good news is we can block those pretty effectively. Oh, the bad news is he gained all that life. So now I think we probably do just fire off Ruthless Disposal. And we probably lose the Twins because then this will be a 3/5. I mean, yes, that's a vampire, but I think that's still what we do. And we discard Borrowed Malevolence. Although the Malevolence can actually do something right now. Sort of, at least. So yeah, we'll lose the Twins. And I think we discard... Malevolence, yeah. We do. We just really want to be able to play this Occultist. All right, so we are staring down 3 zombie tokens, but our guy's just bigger, so we have that going for us. That time we killed Lone Rider before it killed us, at least. Does he have like Ride Down or Puncturing Light? Oh, there we go. So I think we play the Occultist now. Our hand is empty, which isn't exactly where we want to be. It seems like our opponent's flooded. Since he's like playing a million lands and hasn't done anything. Right, well, I think we hold on to this land and we end our turn. I think that's what we do. But we are off to an ugly start, that's for sure. We were lucky we had Ruthless Disposal to... Oh, no. He's just getting it back. The Pale Rider, or whatever, Lone Rider. Places Gavinian Hallett instead, I see. Ugh. We do need double red, so I guess I'll play it, but... You know, I've had pretty good luck in this format so far. In fact, for the first time, I managed to get my limited rating above 1800. It's almost 1850 right now. But it's about time I have some bad luck, honestly, because my luck has been kind of ridiculous. It's like... I'm not really sure how it's been as good as it has. I mean, yes, you know, drafting well and playing well helps, but obviously, like, anytime you go off on like a crazy streak of a bunch of 3-0s, it's luck plays a part. So, in every game, I mean, it's Magic. So, we could still get out of this, but it's going to be hard, especially if he just puts that aura on this thing. This creature we took so much effort to kill. Okay, it's just Spectral Reserves, which I also don't love. Ooh. Yeah, that helps. I think we use it to just kill the Lone Rider. Again. Just because we know our opponent can flip it so easily. These spirits are slowly going to attack us, but that's okay. Not the best right now, but we'll take it. We are on a 9-turn clock right now. Okay. Gives me another decent-sized creature at least. Should I attack with this just to kill one of his creatures? Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a lot of ways of dealing with flyers. Ugh. Yeah, our opponent's deck is pretty good. I haven't seen what he's splashing red for, have I? I don't think I have. But yeah, he's going to start being able to tap down my best creature and start swinging with this too. Well, that's nice. Gives me another dude, at least. Right, I dropped to 12. Ooh, that can start attacking too, huh? That's not good for us. Right, well, I think I just pass. Let this transform. And maybe find a way to punch in enough damage. Kind of doubt it, though. Yeah, I think we've lost this one. Can't draw another Ruthless Disposal, can we? Getting that back would be so nice right now. Right, I go to 8. Yeah. Okay. We only have one other vampire in play, surprisingly enough. Okay, well, they're both going to get enough power to take this guy down with them. And that still leaves me... Well, no, he can tap down 2 of my creatures, can he? I mean, I'm dead anyway. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Stensia Masquerade would have been nice. Trying to think what we have left in our library that can help us here. Because we are going to get to exile a card, most likely. At least. What's he going to do? Borrowed Malevolence again to ruin my life? It would be good here. It looks like it. Never seen it used so effectively until this match. Yeah, it's so good right there. It just kills both these creatures. It's not quite a 2-for-1 in this case, at least. And we do get to exile the top card of our library, but still, it's pretty good. What do we need off the top? I don't know. Not a land. Ooh. That's pretty good. Can kill this thing at least. All right. Do we want to kill that thing or do we want to kill the priest? I think we want to kill this just because it's inevitable damage. It's going to kill us eventually for sure, so we'll lightning axe that thing. Sure, he taps something down. We only have one human after all. Yeah, and then he can tap something else down. And I might just be dead. I think I am, because taps something else down and then swings with everything. I block this, and I block this, but I take... Oh, no, I'm not quite dead. Not quite, unless he has removal, too. That Stromkirk Occultist has been good for us. It's hit a lot of good cards for us when it's done its thing. Man, I didn't notice how low our opponent is on time. If we have any hope of winning this game, if we manage to win it, then our opponent's not going to have time really to win a third game. But it looks like he's going to win it. Especially because we're going to draw a land right now. No, we didn't draw a land. It's another human too, but yeah, I think we're pretty toast. Pretty much toast. You know, it's funny, like, our deck made our opponent work for both games, but we got pretty much thoroughly dominated. Did we play 3 games? I guess we won 1, if we did play 3. Can't remember. But I got dominated the 2 I lost, I know that much. I made my opponent work, but he's been at like 20 life both games. So not so good. I think he can just Alpha Strike and kill us here. We block there and there. No, he still can't quite do it. What do we have left that can really help us? I guess our vampire who can burn stuff when it comes into play wouldn't hurt. We could kill the priest, but these spirits are just going to kill us eventually. Yeah, he should attack with everything. I mean, yeah, he's not going to kill me, but he's going to make me give up 3 cards, 3 creatures in ugly blocks. So, yeah. That does make sense. I'll probably double block that. I might as well. No? All right. Well, block him. Anyway, Ride Down would just kill me right here. Does this opponent have Ride Down? Things are all running together in my head. It might have been my last opponent, but I cannot recall. Oh, man. You know what? We're just going to kill ourselves before our opponent can, because we've lost. Get him below 20, right? Boom. All right. Well, we're going to try to go into the third match and win that one, so we can at least finish 2-1. So we'll see if we can. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next match. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.